And we're live. Welcome to the second day of Advent, where we drink beer.
That's right. Very, very astute, Shane. So we are drinking beer from the Red Racer and Parallel 49 Alpine Adventure Pack for 2018, which is our Advent calendar. This is day 2, and today's beer is, drumroll,
it is the Pils. It is a dry hopped Pilsner, which I have to be honest, has a really cool label, but I'm a bit nervous.
Look at that. Look at that guy. You know what he reminds me of?
What?
What was the Harry Potter movie where they had to play chess with like these huge?
That was like, the first or second one. I think it was the second one.
Yeah, it was either the first or second one. Anyway, that's what this guy reminds me of. He reminds me of like one of the
chess, like the okay,
yeah. And then they suddenly whip out their sword and crush whatever,
and crush the other pieces on the board. Yeah, Wizard's Chess, I think it was called.
Yeah.
So
all right, let's.
I've now poured the beer, and the very first thing I have noticed is well, I poured it very poorly, but it has a great head on this one. But yeah, the hoppiness is it's epic. It is epic.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh,
I haven't tasted it yet, so I'm about to taste it.
Whoa. Now, I mean, we're not big fans of Pilsners, but this is nice.
Yep. I fully support this one. This one is
So this tells me that I would be a fan of Pilsners if the people making Pilsners just dry hop them.
I was going to say it's like an IPA Pilsner.
Yeah, totally.
I got to say, I'm impressed. I would not have seen this one coming. Like I was, we were waiting for Pilsners. We thought Pilsners would show up, obviously, but this, not what I was expecting.
Yeah. Now, I think this is a brand new one, right? I mean, we haven't seen this particular beer in one of these things before. And if I looked up on Google, Parallel 49 Pils Dry Hopped, I'm not coming up with anything else in history where they have done this particular brew before. So this is a brand new beer that they've made for the Adventure Pack. Pardon me, the Alpine Adventure Pack. And it's very good.
I'm impressed because, I mean, how could you not be? I got to say, you know what? Parallel 49, holy, like, come on. Why do you not just make this beer and nothing else? I mean, really, when it comes down to it.
Well, I mean, it should be. It's good enough to be a regular, part of their regular run. Right? So for day 1 from Central City, we had a vanilla stout, which was superb. Day 2, which is Parallel 49's first offering, is also superb. I mean,
question: have you actually read the side?
No.
The Pils dry hopped Pilsner is a beer worthy of defending the realm over. We've taken our Pilsner to new heights by dry hopping it to bring out even more spicy and herbal. Mobile? Oh, noble. I read mobile. Noble hop aromas. Grab your squire and thirsty steed to protect this fine brew from any who would seek to deny it from you enjoying it.
I should also say that it is also mobile. Even though they said noble, it's in a nice little bottle.
That is true. It is a mobile beer.
It makes it very mobile.
I was actually kind of hoping they would have on the bottle what hops they used, because these actually taste, I mean, to me, I don't know, they kind of taste Centennial, but
Okay, so I was
dry hopped
trying.
with Centennial, so
I was trying to keep this one hidden from me today.
Ooh, tell me
But
more.
it failed because Parallel 49 on their Instagram this morning posted what it was, and they actually put some information about it. So I'm going to see. Shane, you talk to the viewers at home, and
while
I'm going
Alan
to
is finding the information that he wishes to impart to you, I'm going to say that, hey, thanks for watching. I certainly hope you guys are enjoying the series that we've been making. I mean, granted, it is only day 2, but also the main show. The main show, of course, being our staple of awesomeness.
Here we go. Okay. Good job, Shane. Starting December off with Pils on day 2 of the Alpine Adventure Pack. Pils is a Czech-style Pilsner brewed with Saz and Sapphire hops and dry hopped with massive amounts of Galaxy hops, giving it bright notes of citrus and passion fruit. This beer is crisp and refreshing with a rich and complex bready maltiness, complemented by the slightly spicy and floral hop character. Incidentally, the artwork on the bottle is been done by @Combi13.
Okay.
Which is combination 13. An independent graphic artworks house in Vancouver, BC.
Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm impressed by it. I mean, here's the thing. 2 years ago when we started this, do you think that by day 2 we would have been impressed? We can actually go check. But just
we probably were impressed.
Yeah,
at the time. Yeah, sure.
Oh well, let me see. So if I go back into our repository of videos for the this particular event of our wonderfulness. So the beer for 2016 for day number 2 was, and I will not play the audio. Actually, it looks exactly the same as you. Your room hasn't changed.
No, it hasn't.
We didn't actually tell people what it was. Oh, well, I didn't put it in the title. That's okay. We'll fix that later. But still, I mean, this is the thing, is that I don't recall us being amazed. I recall now, like, this beer feels as though the day 2 was as good as last year, but definitely better than 2 years ago. So... Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of impressed that
it might show a sign of things to come.
I certainly hope so, because I know that somewhere they're going to sneak Thor's hammer in here somewhere.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm hoping it's day 24.
Actually, quite honestly, that is the perfect beer for that day.
Totally.
By the time we get to beer 24, I suspect that we will be drunk.
Wouldn't it be like it was weird last year because Thor's hammer was like day 15 or something like that. It was
like right in the middle.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I mean, overall, thumbs up. Thank you guys for creating this. To me, this is a very simple beer to make. It's not that complex. It's got some heavy flavor to it, but it's kind of, I wouldn't say easy to create, but it takes skill, but it is something that people can do that's very simple. Like I did. I've created one of these. It wasn't a Pilsner, it was an ale, but all I did was dry hop it with plants that we picked from behind our building, and it was great.
Just plants? Just random plants?
No,
dandelions.
In the area where I live, if you go to the train tracks not far away, you'll see a lot of hops. Now, the hops essentially have found their way there along the tracks because that's where trains from 100 years ago, 150 years ago, were showing up, and stuff falls off, and seeds, and pollen and everything else. So the stuff, takes root, it grows along these sorts of areas. And but right across our street, there was a bunch of plants growing on the fence on the border of the rail yard. So a couple of my neighbors went out there fearing that these plants were going to disappear because of all the construction and whatnot going on in the area. So 3 summers ago, they planted some on the back fence. There's a fence that borders the back of our building and to the alleyway. And these hops, man, they're growing like up. They're way 4 or 6 stories up these
Wow.
huge telephone poles and stuff. So yeah, we decided a couple years ago to start just going out there and harvesting them. So we spent a Sunday afternoon and harvested them all. And then we all the next day, or maybe it was a Saturday, Sunday, something like that. Anyway, it was middle of the summer, and then we went up and boiled with burners our beer. And then all we did for the hop was just throw in these plants we'd picked. So I got to say, it tastes very similar to this because it has that very, I mean, it varies depending on what hop plant you use, but that's really what it tastes like, And I think mine was a bit heavier because I used a different malt, but still, have hands off, man, hands off. Simple yet really more than effective.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But anyway, that's it for us. We'll of course see you tomorrow for day 3, which is also my sister's birthday. So who knows? The bottle will be a surprise, just like it was today.
Maybe it'll be a can.
I hope so, because there's more. Oh, actually, that solves our problem. How many milliliters in a can? 355?
355.
There you go. 340, not in focus, but 341 for these bottles. So in a can, we're getting more bang for our buck. So thumbs up to that. Alan, take us out.